Clashes broke out on Friday in Formosa, a border city in northern Argentina, following the imposition of new coronavirus lockdown restrictions. Police officers used tear gas and rubber bullets against the crowd, injuring dozens. Formosa is one of Argentina's poorest provinces and had already been hit hard by an economic recession before the arrival of the virus a year ago. Many protesters were informal vendors demanding to be allowed to work. Human rights groups have denounced what they say was indiscriminate use of force by the police, but authorities insisted the protesters were responsible for the violence.
Nada justifica.
Nothing justifies these violent actions. We call for reflection and invite you all to make your claims in a peaceful manner.
Similar scenes on the same day across the border in Paraguay's capital, Asunción, where thousands of angry demonstrators confronted police throughout the night. Protesters burned roadblocks around Congress demanding President Mario Abdo Benitez resign.
For our flag, for our Paraguay, please resign. Resign for God's sake, resign.
Earlier in the day, the country's health minister was the latest official in the region to give up his post. But that wasn't enough to quell people's anger over the government's handling of the global health crisis. Paraguay is experiencing record numbers of cases, with hospitals on the brink of collapse and few vaccine doses available. Despite moving fast on vaccine distribution, cases are on the rise in Chile as well. For a second day, the country registered more than 5,000 new cases, the highest infection rate in 9 months. Two-thirds of the capital, Santiago, is under strict lockdown, as are a number of other regions. In Brazil, the worst-hit country in South America, local authorities in Rio and Sao Paulo have adopted new restrictions and a curfew to try to control a brutal second wave. Shops and stalls are shut as police patrol the streets. This despite President Jair Bolsonaro told citizens to stop whining and move on as he continues to downplay the pandemic.
Brazil is going through an extremely grave situation that could be catastrophic in some parts, the result of a policy of denial, an anti-scientific platform and a contempt for human life.
The latest restrictions are expected to last here until March 11th. But many were out on the beach in Rio on Saturday, defying the experts. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera.